I did not expect everyone to be in this episode. I thought it would just be maybe Danny and John and Sansa. I didn't think Arya was going to be in it, so...
And the intro was epic.
The intro was amazing.
And
epic.
I think that intro was appropriate because you were left with Arya's story in this place where, okay, she slit his throat, and that was it. So here, now we're just like, okay, he's alive. Like, I know you were very just like, what? I don't understand what's happening. What is this at a different time? Yeah. And then you realize that, you know, it's her pulling the face off, and that's kind of also the mystery of that religion. It's just like, bam. We can be anywhere, we can fool anyone, and I can surprise anyone. It's just, so...
But I didn't even see that coming. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
No, I didn't.
People are just thinking, he's freaking crazy. Yeah. Like, he's psychotic and, like...
But did you not think of anything? Did you not, like, be like, okay, this is getting a little, like, when he's like, okay, you murdered the pregnant mother, you know, I mean, before the the wolf comment, like, when he was actually going on this ramble where you thought it was, like, dementia or something, but, like, you didn't get that feeling of, like, wait a minute. Something feels like it's going on. Your thoughts, Mom?
I thought so. I thought it was a flashback.
Oh.
I didn't know what was going on.
I mean, at first, when we saw him, I thought it was like a flashback, like right before, you know.
Right before he got
killed. But then when he started talking more, I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, I didn't think it was Arya, but I thought that something was happening where it's just like, this is not what it seems. And so.
It just didn't make sense.
But after we saw it, it made total sense.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, of course it was Arya.
Of course.
No, it was amazing.
Come on now.
Well, Iman made a good observation in the very beginning because she was like, where's the intro? And when you said that, I was like, I wasn't thinking about that whole intro, and I'm like, that's weird. Maybe they're going to show this scene and then they're going to do the intro. But that's like the only thought I really had about it. And then I forgot about it, but that's exactly what they did. Yeah. You know, they had to do the intro.
Yeah. It's like, welcome to season 7. Here you go. There you go.
I was like, did they forget the intro?
Yeah.
I just felt this episode went really fast just because there were so many different elements pouring into this one episode. It is exciting, but like I feel like you're not able to appreciate everything that's happening. Like Bran, I don't think he was necessary to happen in this episode.
Yeah. It was cool. It was like a little Easter egg.
Yeah.
Because through Bran we got to see the White Walkers.
Yeah. That's true.
People are having a good time. But yeah.
I think it leaves a lot to be desired in like how it's all going to come together, because I think since now that Daenerys has made it to Dragonstone, and then now it seems like Jon Snow is going to want to, because of Sam. He's gonna want to meet them, so maybe they're gonna link up, and
can see that.
And then they're gonna become really powerful. But then they're gonna have Cersei coming from the south potentially, and then the north at the same time. But then maybe with Brandon, they can have an extra defense against. You know,
there's
trap
so
the way.
much.
I mean, it's all like in levels, and I'm like, how is this gonna
inner
happen?
Clockwork that's all like you have all these different gears in different places, but they're turning together, and you know. I think there's going to be a point, obviously, we think that Jaime and Cersei obviously that's going to happen. We're waiting for that. But, like, at that point, when her and him were having that moment in that room, and, you know, she's just like, our brother, the one that you let go, he betrayed us, so where's he going to be? And, like, she's trying to get this information. And he wasn't like, oh, he's going to be here. You know, he wasn't, like, jumping on that. He was kind of like...
He doesn't trust her anymore.
I don't... So, do you think that Jaime... Obviously, I don't think he's going to go on Dany's side, but do you think that he's going to be siding with his brother soon enough?
That's a good question.
Well, Annie has loyalty towards Brianna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, but
I feel like they could be on the same side.
He would have to let go of his anger towards Tyrion,
I would see Jaime going towards his brother more than her, because the North is literally like their enemy.
Right.
I mean, they're
but
sorry,
I'm saying
they're both
his like emotional connections.
True.
Are gonna be
I'm all for it. I'm all for it because I love them together.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like he doesn't really trust his brother either. I feel like he doesn't really trust anybody except for Brianna, to be completely honest. So that's the only reason why. Even though she's not like blood to him, but he really created a bond with her.
I think he trusts his brother. I think if they were to meet one-on-ones in this chance meeting, I know he wouldn't try and kill him right away.
Oh, try to kill him? No.
no.
Definitely not try to kill him.
But
But he did
but
threaten
I
to do
think
that.
he
did
is
threaten to do
definitely
that.
hurt that he killed his father.
But I don't think he thinks he kills his father. I mean,
He knew.
No,
'cause
no,
he let him
he
go.
knows.
Yeah,
He's mad
right.
about that. He's
Is he-
mad. He's
he-
mad at Tyrion about killing his dad. He knows about that. He
Yeah.
said that. He threatened that if he ever saw Tyrion, he would kill him because he knows what he did. So if we're
Right.
saying that
So he would have to overcome that.
he would have to overcome that.
and
if
I
they
think
were
I think
ever-
that will happen though. I think
They're
think-
going to meet.
I think
They're
so,
going
too.
to meet, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's gonna kill Tyrion.
No.
No, I don't
If
think
Cersei
somebody
sees
kills Tyrion,
no one can kill Tyrion.
Nobody
No.
better freaking kill Tyrion.
Tyrion's a
Do
permanent
you hear me?
person.
Do you hear me? Jamie better
Do you
keep his
hear?
little fingers off Tyrion.
These are not the right.
Jamie don't got little fingers.
okay. Well, we're not.
Edit.
We don't have to worry about the
Well,
size
they
of his
can actually
fingers.
kill Littlefinger.
Oh.
Littlefinger can go. Creepy.
Speaking of Littlefinger.
Let's talk about Littlefinger.
Okay.
Because
He
like,
wasn't in it. He
Brienne,
wasn't in it that much. but
she
there
talks
was-
about him.
Yeah.
It's like, why is he still here? Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Sansa. He wants
Well,
Sansa.
I mean,
he wants
yeah,
the
he
North.
does.
He's got his
He wants
eyes
to be
on
the
the
king.
prize. Yeah.
But
He
do you
wants
have-
to use her.
And
Creepy
he
little
he loves
bastard.
her too.
Oh yeah, no.
Do you think he actually loves her? Because I feel like he's a manipulative.
I
feel like
he
he's
narcissist.
Is, I believe, completely,
And he
100%. But he was in love with her mom, and
Oh, that's true.
And like, so he sees
That's true.
her in.
And his twisted.
Well, yeah,
The mom and her.
She is the queen for him. Like
Right.
in his like game, in his manipulation,
Yeah.
he's gonna have her be his queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
definitely.
what it is. And
Now,
now how is she? No, you're fine.
Okay.
Because she knows obviously what he wants. So like, what's her game?
I feel like
Now?
Sansa's all of a sudden like become really intelligent. She's matured because I feel like she was like little girl.
No,
I mean,
she's stupid.
she's not quite there yet, but she's like coming
She
into her
is.
own.
Mhm.
She's
She-
more intelligent. Not that she's like
Right.
Well, she's learned
The
from
sharpest
Cersei.
tool in the
like
shed.
she's like they made a good point. I think she made a good point about saying that Ned and Rob made stupid decisions.
Yeah.
And that if John doesn't, John goes by the code and his moral code, and he should, but he needs to like,
Understand.
if he does what his brother did and his father did,
he
then
puts himself in a vulnerable
yeah.
position.
So I appreciated that from her, at least. But they were having their own thing going on
Yeah.
in front of everyone.
Yeah,
which I
she
was like, they
disrespected
should.
him in front of all
Yeah,
those men.
I didn't like that. I was like, shut up, like
Yeah.
that's really bad. And then they're both. So I'm glad he stood his ground at
Yeah.
least in front of everybody, just being like, that's it. I said the last word. Keep your mouth shut. But they're gonna have a conflict.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're gonna all get to they're gonna
I
get
don't know.
together again.
I
and be happy.
don't think her and John will. I think because if you think about and the preview, you could only guess and
Yeah.
think about things in your head, but I think it's going to get worse between them.
I would just hate for like Littlefinger to turn her against John.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
I don't
that's
think that
what's
would
going to
be
happen.
possible.
That is absolutely.
I don't think that would be possible.
He's trying to get her.
I feel like
though.
she's so suspicious of Littlefinger.
yeah.
Like she knows exactly what he's all
right.
about.
But what if she didn't really feel like she was turning against John when she was doing something like? What if they were clashing on a decision and Littlefinger was like, if you do this,
She's already-
blah blah blah
she
blah,
did that
and
when-
then she'll walk
For the
you know?
battle, the last battle that they had, she didn't tell Jon Snow that Littlefinger was going to come and save them.
But think about
So that
all-
is, but that was
sorry.
so what you just said was like, so Sansa will do something in her, like thinking she's doing good, but she might not tell Jon.
Oh yeah,
Littlefinger's
And she's already, and she did that already. So
but already in this first episode, you see that she's not afraid to speak up against him, even in front of everyone.
Right.
She's
Like-
hungry for power. She
Yeah.
wants to be on the top.
yeah, I agree with that. Actually,
And
I
I-
think completely.
Yeah.
She's been through a lot and she's done with it, and I think she's learning how to like speak her mind.
Yeah.
Be more like her sister.
And that's sorry when you were stating before, like, not that she's stupid, but like
I know she's not my favorite
but
person either.
but because of everything that she has been through, and I feel for her. I hated her in the first bits because
she was a bitch.
She was terrible. But like think about everything that she has gone through. I think she's probably been through the worst.
Oh my
like
gosh.
out of all the Starks.
She had to be put in
out
the
of the
middle
Starks.
of-
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Theon had it really bad.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I know.
Yeah.
But out of the
That's pretty
Starks,
bad. No, out of the Starks.
mine is dying, obviously. But dying, it's done.
Dying-
but
yeah,
but
she
like
went through a
she's
lot.
really been through.
She has.
She had to play like a
Arya
political
t-
game.
But
She
she,
was in
Yeah.
the middle of the enemy.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
literally in
she was
She-
the
literally
mouth.
in
Lion's
with the
mouth.
lions. Yeah. So
Yep.
I want to say one thing about the Hound. I can see that he's like in this. I'm excited for it because he's always been. I've always like sensed like a little tiny piece of sensitivity from him, but he never shows it. He's just
Yeah.
like, who cares? Who cares? And maybe I'm just like hoping that he's sensitive. But I feel like in this next season, I feel like maybe like being close to death has made him more sentimental. Like, 'cause he actually felt he genuinely felt really bad for that family. Like, he remembered what he did. He felt guilty. He
Yeah.
felt guilty.
well, there's been glimpses of him showing that humanity like throughout.
I mean, Arya
with his
has
brother.
helped
Yeah,
him a
Arya.
lot because
Yeah.
she's a little
Big time.
girl, and
Yeah.
they spent all the
Oh,
time.
she ain't no
together.
little girl.
Well, not anymore, but
I
at
think
that point,
he didn't spend any time with anybody. You know what I mean? And that really
not in that way.
dehumanizes
Yeah,
a person.
He did receive
like him
mercy
too.
from Arya as well. Like,
yeah.
too. He experienced that. And
Yeah.
So I think that. I'm interested
What
to
do you
see what
think?
he's
I was
gonna
gonna say, what do you think when they meet? Because you know that they're like gonna meet up. What do you
Arya
think
and
is
the
gonna
Hound again?
happen?
Oh,
Like-
I don't know. Because she assumed he was going to die.
Yeah, she
you
thinks
know?
he's dead.
She thinks he's dead.
Yeah.
Gosh,
I feel like
don't
they
know.
have a bond.
Mm-hmm.
Because she wanted him dead.
He was on the list.
He was
But
on the list.
she,
So she'll
But
never
she would've
kind of
killed him.
forgave him.
No.
She forgave him.
And we had this conversation before. If she wanted him dead in that moment, she would have killed
Yeah.
him.
She forgave him. That was her way of like getting him back, but at the same time, like she couldn't go 100% all the way through.
If you're
with it.
strong enough to make it, then maybe I'll respect you. But like, the fact that she did not kill him, like she's killed everyone else, is just proof that. I mean, everyone. I'm sure you guys already know that, but there's gonna be. I don't know about maybe a friendship.
I think they
I
will
hope
respect.
Definite respect.
I can imagine her going up and hugging him.
Oh no.
Not the way they are. Not Arya. not the Hound. That'd be
Because
so
they're
awkward.
not running up like with fields of flowers.
But if they were like
you know,
one-on-one time,
just
I
a
could
hug,
see it.
you know?
I know
Just a
I could
hug.
see it because even in this last episode, like
Yeah.
him taking the time to bury those people who he did not know as much as he does Arya.
That's good point.
I think that I agree with you.
They're at least
Erica.
going to make a hug through eye contact,
Yeah.
and we're all going to feel
It's
it.
gonna.
Dragonstone, Jon, Daenerys.
No man, this dragon, the area
gonna
that
happen.
Sam found with the dragon
Yeah,
glass,
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
what I'm excited for because
Yeah,
I love
me
me some
too.
dragon glass. So.
That's
Yeah.
I really wish that it was longer. Like the premiere was like 2 hours or something.
Holy,
like that.
okay.
Yeah, because that
Every
hour
episode.
was
All
like,
right, bring the
that hour-
popcorn.
that
Just
hour
give you a
literally
taste
went by
of
so fast. I don't
everything
wanna
to put all the pieces
Yeah.
together.
No,
as
but I
they
didn't
go.
like that. I didn't like that. I mean, I understand that it's a shorter season, so they have to kind of like
Yeah, they have to add.
beat it. But like this season,
I'm sure next episode won't be like that.
yeah,
I'm probably gonna be wrong.
I know we were wrong this time.
But I don't think it'll be every single person.
So if they're only doing 7 episodes this season, is there going to be a season 8?
Should we turn this on?
Yeah.
All right.
There will be.
Yeah. Well, we can finish this out. Oh shoot, it's already 17 minutes that we've been talking. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Euron might marry Cersei. I don't know. He's gonna try. I don't think he'll probably get killed, and yeah, leave some comments below, and we will be back next week.
Ciao.
Bye guys.
Mm.